Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial. Today we are going to learn about the GraphQL versus REST API. So first of all, that's the definition. So it consists of the set of endpoints for the different resources. Like suppose we have a users, we have a customers, we have products. So each one has the different endpoint related to the get, put, delete and everything. GraphQL is a query language to fetch exactly the data you want, right? If we talk about the endpoints, it has only one point, endpoint, right? Data fetching, multiple requests to the different endpoints, correct? If I want to get the data of the users, different endpoint. For the customers, different. For the products, for the different. Single request with the custom query. Overfetching, underfetching, common issue, gets too much or too little data. Solved, client specific exact fields needed. Okay. Versioning, so in the REST API you need to do the versioning like v1 v2 APIs, okay, for the updates. No versioning needed. Evolve schema smoothly. Performance may result in many HTTP calls, fewer calls, better performance. Tooling uses tools like Postman and the Swagger. GraphQL uses GraphQL or the Polo Studio. Flexibility, fixed response structure, flexible, tailored the response shape. Learning curve, easier for the beginners, steeper but more powerful once mastered. Okay, so these are the differences. Like REST API has this kind of endpoints, okay, and the GraphQL like this. Okay, when to use what? So use cases. Simple apps or the microservices go for the REST API. Complex data or the client-driven apps go to the GraphQL. Needs caching with HTTP, REST, and need flexible queries from frontend, go to the GraphQL. Okay, so here we have the use cases. Now simplify diagram. These are the REST, and this is the GraphQL query. Okay, GraphQL use cases. Mobile applications, mobile apps often need minimal and specific data to reduce the network usage. GraphQL allows requesting only the required fields. Like suppose in the REST API, if we have the endpoint and you are not doing like select name from this and you are doing like select star from this, okay, so it will return all the data irrespective of anything. But in the GraphQL you can modify it. If you want to customer name, first name or email, so you will get only those fields. Complex UIs with nested data, apps like social network, Facebook, Instagram show users post, likes, comments in one screen. GraphQL fetches all the related data in one query. Multiple clients, web, mobile, and IoT. Each client may need different data shapes. GraphQL lets each client request what it needs, no backend changes required. Real-time app with subscription. GraphQL supports real-time updates using subscriptions, like great for the live chats, notifications, stock, tickers, etc. Rapid front-end development. Front-end teams can develop without waiting for the backend changes. Great for the startups and fast-moving teams. REST API cases, public APIs, third-party integration. REST is widely adopted and easily consumed by the external services. Great for the payment APIs, weather, data, and the maps. Simple CRUD applications, REST APIs oriented with the get, post, put, delete for the ideal for create, read, update, and delete apps. Caching. REST supports caching via HTTP headers, making it efficient for repeatable data like blog articles. File uploads, media services easier to handle the binary file uploads with the REST and the multi-platform data. Microservices architecture, REST stateless and isolated nature fits well with the microservices communicating over the HTTP. So this is other main difference. Summarize that the REST APIs has the multiple endpoints, but for the GraphQL it has one endpoint. The second difference is that the GraphQL, if you want the specific data to show, you can put that what you want to retrieve the data. Like suppose we have a customers table and I want to just get the first name. So it will return you the first name, rest of not rest data in the GraphQL, but in the REST API, it will return all the data if you don't want it. Okay. So in that case, you have to modify the REST API structure or the query accordingly. Okay, these are the main differences and rest of the differences I already talked about. Okay, any doubt, any query, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.